Morning, everybody. It is Food Diary day 3. Okay, time to get to work. Laundry time.
Oh, the reality of laundry. I have 3 buckets waiting, and this is a pile of stuff that needs to be donated.
So I'm in the kitchen and I'm getting started on the banana bread. I think I said that Brianna was going to make it, and then she decided she doesn't want to make it, so I'm making it because we saved the bananas for it. So I'm using my Red and White Better Homes and Gardens cookbook, and right here I already have the dry ingredients mixed in. I'll tell you what it is if you want to know. It's 2 cups of flour, 1½ teaspoons baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon, 1/8 teaspoon ground nutmeg, and then 1/4 teaspoon salt, all mixed in there. So I'm going to get another bowl and I put in it 2 eggs, my 2 bananas that I'm going to mash up. I think it says a cup of sugar, and let's see, the eggs, 2 eggs, and a 1/2 cup cooking oil. And I'm going to put that all in a container, or I'm going to put that all in a bowl, mix that up, pour the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients, and put it in this pan, my Paper Chef pans, I love them, that I'm going to grease here in a second. I'm going to put some butter in it. And then I'm going to put it in the oven. Then I'm going to put it in the oven, which I haven't started yet, so I need to turn it on, for 350 for about an hour. And we're going to have some banana bread for breakfast. Yay! Okay, so everything's poured in, and I'm going to go ahead and toss it in the oven for an hour, and then we'll have banana bread. So I was busy editing the video, and I may have forgotten the banana bread was in the oven, and it's a little brown. But I'm going to go ahead and take it out of this bread pan right here, and I'm going to turn it over onto a wire rack so that it can cool down, and after a little while I might need to scrape a couple of the burnt edges off, but then I'm gonna put a little butter on it and a little cinnamon sugar. It's gonna be good as new. Everybody will love it. So let me show you how I do that. Okay, so it's turned upside down, as they say. You can see it's really dark right here, but that can easily be shredded off. It's not a big deal. And that's not too bad. Ooh, it's a little warm though. So once this is buttered and the little bit of burnt edges taken off, it'll be just nice. So we're gonna let that cool for a little while, and then I'll butter and coat it in some cinnamon sugar. I might have had a little snack too. Okay, I got the man on his lunch break today, and he's having some leftovers. I'll bring you down here so you can see him. It's beautiful leftover Mississippi roast and some potatoes and some coleslaw. Do you mind?
Do I mind what?
Having leftovers?
No, absolutely not.
You've had that coleslaw like 2 nights of dinner.
Gets better every day.
Does it really?
It actually does.
He loves coleslaw.
No, the longer it sits, the more it's flavorful.
Yeah.
It's better, and I like it cold more than the first day when it was just room temperature.
And I really don't make coleslaw like all that often in the grand scheme of things. No. We're just kind of in one of those times where
we've become slaw people.
Yeah, I've made it a lot recently, but then we'll get tired of it and then we won't make it.
Oh, I love it.
You know, we'll go back to it.
Actually, I love it to death.
Okay, well, Rick loves it too.
It's like ice cream. I'll eat it right out of the bowl, but I don't want to be rude for everyone else.
Gross. I'm going to make myself a bowl of that because it looks really good.
It is good.
And that's going to be my lunch too. You love leftovers.
I hate wasting stuff.
Well, I know, he does feel that way about that. Okay, lunchtime. Okay, so here is my banana bread. And it is a little stiff on the corners, but it's not too bad. If it was really bad, I could actually take the grater and just go across the edges and just kind of scrape it, and it'll knock those hard edges off. And some of these are a little hard. I can go across with my butter knife and just knock it off. This is a messy process, but what I'm about to do is really messy, so it doesn't matter because I'm going to clean this table off here in a second anyway. So I'll just knock these hard edges off just so there's none. And yep, perfect. Perfect. It's actually, it really is not as burnt as I thought it was. So Okay, so here's the messy part. Butter. I have some softened butter here. And if you want to do it really neatly, you can take this butter and just spread it across the top of your loaf. And that's fine, but I'm going to do it the hands-on way and just spread the butter around the loaf. And I'm not going to do it like just on the top, okay? I'm going to do it all around this loaf. Now, particularly these edges that are a little hard, I really want to soften those up with this butter. So I want to make sure I get lots of butter all around this loaf. And it's just going to take a second. Like I said, you could do it with your knife, but if you do it with your knife, it's actually a little trickier. Frankly, I think it's just easier just to take your hand and rub it on. Okay, so now I got butter all over the loaf, and I'm going to take my cinnamon sugar. And by the way, I have this, there's plastic wrap underneath this. So I'm going to take cinnamon sugar and just kind of sprinkle it across the top of the loaf. And I'll rub it in with my hands as well. And then I'm going to turn it on every side and sprinkle cinnamon sugar on it. Every single side. Again, I am over this plastic wrap, but it's not going to catch everything. There's still going to be a little mess. But that's okay. It's really good. And I think the cinnamon sugar really adds something special to banana bread. So I'm sprinkling across the bottom now. And there you go. So with the banana bread, I'm going to take this and wrap it in this plastic wrap, put another layer of plastic wrap over it, and it's going to be stored in the fridge, and we will, people might try to enjoy it today actually, but generally speaking, it's good if you give it, you know, at least a 6-hour rest, but you know, however you want to do it. And then we'll slice it and enjoy it. So it's probably going to be good for breakfast tomorrow, but washing my hands and then I'm going to wrap this up. Wrapped in plastic, going in the fridge. Okay, I made a decision to change our dinner plans for tonight because it was getting kind of late and there were some things that needed to be done. And of course we have a live event tonight on Tuesday. So instead of doing the leftover fried rice, we will do that tomorrow. And we will have spaghetti tonight. So I got the turkey burger down there, already cooked. And I have the 2 pans boiling for the spaghetti. Of course, I have to do the gluten-free for Ricky and the regular for the rest of us. So making that, Brianna asked me if I would slice the banana bread for her. So I'm getting ready to slice her a piece of banana bread for a little snack before we have dinner. But just about dinner time. Everybody's home and everyone will have this except for Brian. Brian does not eat spaghetti. So Brian will end up with something else. I don't know, I'll probably talk to him about it here in a second. He might do something with the leftovers that we have. He might take some of the turkey burger. I'll let you know. But Marquise, Ricky, Brianna, Rick Sr., all of us are going to have spaghetti. So that'll be dinner. Brian is not picky. Spaghetti is actually the only thing that Brian does not eat. And weird, random coincidence, I don't know. When I was expecting Brian, I've never had any trouble with morning sickness anytime I was pregnant. I'm unwrapping the banana bread, by the way. Never had any trouble with morning sickness, but when I was expecting Brian, the only time I got sick was when I had spaghetti. And Brian, the only thing he doesn't eat is spaghetti. I don't know what that means, but he has never liked it, never eaten it. And Brian will eat anything else. He is not picky, just not spaghetti. So since he's not picky, I usually don't mind, you know, putting something together for him if we have spaghetti. So anyway, banana bread, I'll show you what it looks like. There it is. It looks good. I'm going to slice it up and give Brianna a piece, and I'll let you know when dinner's done. Okay, so here's the spaghetti. This is mine already done. This is Ricky's, which you can tell he's already eaten half of it. So he is done with his dinner. He ran out to get Marquise. It is 6:58 and we are getting ready to go live, but there's a lot of scrambling going on because of course Ricky ran out to go get Marquise. Brianna is running to get herself together. Rick is running to get himself together. And Brian is maybe trying to avoid. I don't know if he'll be live tonight or not. So this is what normally happens. Like, I'll have dinner ready. Dinner's been ready for probably 20 minutes. Nobody is thinking about dinner. Everybody's thinking about all the other stuff that they want to do. So we normally eat after the live event, because in the middle of the live event, everybody gets hungry. But before the live event, nobody's hungry for whatever reason. Anyway, so since we're like, time to go live, this is why we're always late. I should probably brush my hair and go get ready. So live event time, I'll link at the top if you didn't check our live event out, because you're going to be watching this the next day. You can see what we talked about. So there's that. I'll check in with you later. So we just got done with the live event, and I'm so tired, and we are reheating the spaghetti because it's cold now, it's been sitting. And then we're going to eat some. And Brian, you have already eaten?
Now he's getting ready to.
What are you eating?
I don't know.
You don't know yet, but you're just going to eat something? This is my beautiful Brian, who's trying to hide from the camera. Were you the one who was having banana bread?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It looks like half the banana bread's gone.
Well, I had mine first.
Oh, I see.
This is my first piece of banana bread, so it wasn't me who ate the whole thing.
The kids have been in here too.
I'm still yawning.
Yeah. She's been doing this all day.
Oh.
I think it's time to go to sleep.
If you watched the live event, then you know that Marquise already ate.
Yeah.
And Ricky already ate before he went and got Marquise.
Yep.
Because he had his own separate spaghetti that you saw it. I got it on video. And then Brianna already ate. She ate when we were live. So you don't get to see everybody today either. But anyway.
But you got the recap.
Well, you get us. So anyway, all right. Here's dinner. I'm going to eat it. And I'm going to go to bed. I'm so tired. So that's it. Everybody say goodnight.
Good night.
We'll see you tomorrow for Food Diary Day 4.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching. I'm really glad you came to visit us here at the Fundamental Home. Make sure if you enjoyed this video that you click the like button, and also click subscribe right below me for more videos coming into your inbox all the time. And also, if you enjoy social media, we've got links up at the top here for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, all the other fun things. And check out thefundamentalhome.com for more information about what we're doing all the time and how we do it, because there's way more details there. And here over to the right, we have some videos that I recommend. So thanks again for coming by, and we'll see you next time. Bye!